Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, that's fabulous. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's a lovely, neat pass. Played out to the right. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better.
We've seen a few flyers over time, Peter, but this one is eerily reluctant.
You mean Dennis Bergkamp, of course.
Yeah, what a brilliant operator. I mean, his levels of skill and technique and imagination are just textbook, and sometimes off the scale. He won't back down in a challenge either.
Traore. Torres in acres of space out wide. Rugani clears it away.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Bergkamp. Bellingham. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. And it's Bergkamp. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Berghaus. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Back into the middle. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Torres. Bellingham. Here's Rodri. Bellingham. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Brobbey. Now it's Berghaus. And it's Traore. Gives it back. And it's Traore. Taylor. Now Traore. Pinches it off him. And that's really well manoeuvred. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. What? There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means, and the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate, and so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Great hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Quick thinking and quick control, Peter. That creates a little more working space.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Bellingham. Oh, they continue each to cancel the other out. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo goes steaming forward. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Fernando Torres. And the shot's on here. Hits one! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Al Nassr really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Davy Klaassen. That's a little off target. And it's Belletti. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Bellingham, he's away! And it's been taken short.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Torres. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Nice control.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Roberto Carlos.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And we're done. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, if this was a game where both sides played to their strengths, there could only have been one winner, but ifs don't count in football.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Aim forwards. And it's Bergkamp.
The Dutch have a hero in every generation, and Dennis Bergkamp is no exception.
He is the man.
Yeah, and he's the pivotal presence, the link-up to all their play, fantastic technique and vision, which gives him an edge and produces some absolutely brilliant goals.
Bellingham. Cristiano Ronaldo. Sau gets over and intercepts.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Now it's Luca Bacchio. Little pass back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Sau. Pedri. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He was under real pressure there. And it's Roberto Carlos. Belletti. It's Bellingham. Oh, Bellingham! Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Now that looks a decent ball. Goalkeeper's ball. Maldini. Bellingham. Real chance! It's Luke. In he goes again! Goal! Bellingham at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
After 39 minutes is number 9, Bellingham.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the whistle goes for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Al Nassr head into the dressing room, pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Saul. Al Nassr just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Bergkamp. Marquinhos. And it's Belletti. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
The attendance for this match was 71,000.
So we've reached the hour mark. Sau. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be a more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Bellingham. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Torres. Sal. Oh, such a clever touch.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Coming on to replace him is number 7.
Maldini. Al Nassr leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Has a look and plays it forward. And Torres!
Substitution on the field. Number 38. Number 26. Number 20. Coming on the field.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Number 10.
Bergkamp.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And the referee brings it to a close. Al Nassr have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Bellingham picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
My thanks to Jim. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. He's through here. Oh, big chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rodri gets it away. Al Nassr are looking to go forward now.
The Dutch have a hero in every generation, and Dennis Bergkamp is no exception.
He is the man.
Yeah, and he's the pivotal presence, the link-up to all their play, fantastic technique and vision, which gives him an edge and produces some absolutely brilliant goals.
Cambiasso. Yildiz. Driving forward. And he's managed to get free. Rodri. Al Nassr yet to have an attempt on goal. And it's Marquinhos. Now Bergkamp. Now it's Mbappe. That is a great pick out. Now it's Mbappe. Keeper sees it all the way. Locatelli. Pedri. Roberto Carlos. Bergkamp. Bergkamp. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's had a hit! Goal! There is the breakthrough! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Locatelli. Oh, super find. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Al Nassr are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. There's a searching pass. Tries a shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
51 minutes is number 20, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Al Nassr are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Bellingham. Bellingham powering forward here. Bellingham. Good purposeful running this. Cambiasso gets a foot in here. Mbappe! And more man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
And there's the end of the first half. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Al Nassr, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. Bergkamp. He has found a way through. Bergkamp. And it's Belletti. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Al Nassr really do look to have it all sewn up here. Gonzalez. Colomwani! And that's off target.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gonzalez. Colomwani. Bergkamp proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal...
Mbappe! He scores! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
Al Nassr are having a ball here. Rodri. Bellingham. Oh, what a ball he's in here! Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Kalulu. Milik. Cambiasso. He's looking to set free a runner. Rodri. Bergkamp, who does have an assist to his name. Engages and forces him off the ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Locatelli. Nice control. Well read, and the danger is averted. 2 minutes to be added on. Kalulu. Can he get it through? Shot at goal! Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Pedri. And there goes the final whistle. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Mbappe, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. Well, what are your thoughts on today? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Abraham, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Tammy Abraham, has proven himself to be a very good instinctive finisher in front of goal, and despite his large frame, has the pace to run in behind defences too. For me, he seems to be at his best when he's furthest forward, doing exactly that, not straying to either flank.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Marquinhos. Now it's Torres. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. This is promising. Played out to the left flank, and the counter is on. And here's Pulisic. Jimenez. And here's Pulisic. Lovely bit of skill. Now it's Pulisic.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're back on the ball again. Reinders. Pedri. Bellingham. Now it's Torres. And there's green grass ahead of him. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Pulisic. Looking for options for movement. Abraham! Jimenez. Oh, such a clever touch. Pedri. Interesting ball. Bellingham. Fernando Torres. And he's straight offside. Bergkamp. Pedri. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And here's Abraham. Oh, what a pass! Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Abraham. Fofana. Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Oh, delightful ball. Keeper's ball. Played out towards the right wing. Rodri. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due.
There's the shot! Sticks it away! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again. Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Substitution for Milan, number 90.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? Al Nassr have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Bergkamp. Al Nassr leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Just 5 minutes left. Cristiano Ronaldo! Denied by an instinctive save.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution for Milan, number 11, Pulisic. Number 20, coming on the field.
Roberto Carlos goes short. He gets big.
Number 32, Walker.
Al Nassr certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Reinders. And Hernandez. And there goes the final whistle. Al Nassr have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Fernando Torres taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva, he's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning. Big chance! He's having a go! Oh! Fantastic! A finish of true class! Al Nassr take the lead!
The goal scorer.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Roberto Carlos.
So, a breakthrough already. McAtee. Matheus Nunes. And it's gone back to the keeper. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Pedri. Bellingham. Bellingham!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bernardo Silva. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a nicely measured pass. Tries a shot!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And he's had it nicked away. McAtee, and he's been shifted off it. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedri. It's Belletti. Now it's Bellingham. Brilliantly cut out. De Bruyne goes looking wide. Al Nassr are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Matheus Nunes.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pass somewhat off target. And there's the end of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Al Nassr head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So off we go once more.
Al Nassr definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.